cooking chickens with radio and radar waves. Radar cooked my chickens. Hi, boys and girls. My name is Terry David SILVERCLOUD. I'm not native. It just sounds that way. I go by BUTCH. I'm 81 years old, a nerdy geek who is a photographer and artist into physics. I'm learning how to make smartphone videos. Got myself a smartphone that can accept a wireless mic in video. Most low-end smartphones will not accept an external microphone except the Galaxy A16 by Samsung. YouTube has taken a shine to vertical videos, so I downloaded CapCut, which comes with AI generating ability and designed for Android and Windows. Vertical video editing? So, I'm testing it out, this editor, and how to make edits in CapCut. Hope you enjoy the video and learn something new. I want to tell you how radar cooked my chickens. Oh, and subscribing helps my channel get more attention, so please subscribe. This is what I really look like. This is me testing AI-generated video in CapCut. Not long after the discovery of electrons, the geeks began to find ways to use them. Radar and radio were invented soon after the discovery of the electron. Where us premier? A long time ago in the olden days, a nerdy geek physicist invented the vacuum tube amplifier. Another geeky nerd physicist thought he could beat the patent on the new amplifier vacuum tube and tried using magnets. He failed to come up with a magnetic amplifier, but he accidentally invented radar. Well, his idea would soon be turned into radar. What he invented is called the magnetron. We have better versions now and can make them so small they can fit into the head of a smart bomb. The new radio frequency generators. That is what was invented. Use transistors and transistors printed upon a circuit board. They can be really small. So, what has this to do with chickens? When an airplane wing reaches the speed of sound, the sounds it is making by the air rubbing against the surface of the winds, all starts to happen at one spot on the leading edge of the wing. It's called a sonic boom. It's no different than the process of a violin bow being drawn across the violin strings or air being blown across holes in a musical instrument. The sound barrier is reached, and the sound will be of the frequency of the resonance, determined by the size and shape of the hole, holes, or surface. But what about the chickens? It turns out that if you make radio, waves hit water and some other molecules or atoms. They will vibrate. If they start vibrating fast enough, and there are enough of them in one place, it gets hot, very hot. You can use radar waves to cook stuff, including chickens. You have likely done it yourself. Now, that original magnetron can push out quite a lot of energy with not a lot of input energy. It's very efficient, and it's large. So, in this modern age, we have put the magnetrons inside metal boxes with a door using special glass and a special metal screen. To keep the radar, radio waves inside the box, and we use the box to cook food. And to cook chickens. Likely you have cooked chicken in one of these boxes we call a microwave oven. All this is based upon something called resonance. It's when something vibrates in unison with something else vibrating the exact same number of beats per second. And some of the barriers in physics get broken, such as the speed of sound. So, vibrations caused by the radio waves do cook chickens. Millions of chickens are cooked with microwaves every single day. Hope that was interesting for you. This video was generated with the help of AI in CapCut, which has a free version you can download to your Windows computer to edit smartphone videos or create videos. Regards from Butch himself.